Hello YouTube, it is I, Bandedwendy. How are you? It is Saturday, August 1st, 2015, and I wanted to come in and make an update video about me. So let's see. My last official weigh-in, I was out of town this past Monday, so the Monday before that I believe was 134. And I stand on the scale every day. And I've been between 133 and 135, typically 133, 135. So that is roughly 10 to 12 pounds below my goal weight. So I feel pretty incredible about that. If you're new to the channel, I had weight loss surgery, Lapband, March 23rd, 2009. And I say that because I just noticed I went over 8,000 subscribers. Hello, welcome to anybody who's new, and I love all the old folk that are been around as long as I've been around, and everybody in between. It's I never really look at those numbers, but it caught me yesterday on my phone. 8,003. Hello. So back in March of 2009, I had the Lapband surgery, and my starting weight was 245.6. Right? Is that right? 244.6, something like that. And in 68 weeks, by July of 2010, I had shed 99 pounds and claimed my goal weight, 145.6. And then about a year later, August 2011, I think it was, or yeah, I think August 2011, I got down to 138. So for me, in order to set a lifetime maintenance range, I wanted to get to the low that I thought I would get to and set that range of 138 to 148. So I pretty much have lived in that 138 to 148 most of my journey, right? In November of 2013, I underwent reconstructive surgery. So I had a tummy tuck with muscle repair, breast lift, and breast augmentation. Had about 5 pounds of skin removed, and I think they're 400 or 450. There's videos, you can go check back there or back there, somewhere around, of my saline Allergan under the muscle breast implants. So yeah, I mean, I was a 42-inch waist, and now I'm a 25-inch waist. I was a 25-inch waist before I had reconstructive surgery. Did a lot of fitness, ate a lot of good food, drank a lot of water, took all my vitamins and supplements. And I was a 44 triple D before I started losing weight. My highest weight was 269. So I got down to a 34A, my wedding gown, on 10-10-10. That was the size bra that was sewn into it. But because of the excess skin I had, deflated boobs, I was a 34B in Victoria's Secret. So now I'm a 34 triple D. That's what I am. So the boobs have dropped and fluffed and got a little bit bigger because I was wearing double D, and now I'm triple D again. But 10 inches smaller around, right? So that's kind of where I came from as far as how I got to here 6.5 years later with my Lapband, and below my goal weight, below my maintenance range. And fitness. Last time I talked to you about my fitness, I was talking about P90X, and it's my 4th time through, and I'm doing it differently this time. I alternate a P90X day with a run day. I'm a fast and flat runner. That's what I like. I like quick, get it done. It's a lifestyle thing for me. So every other day I run a 5K. And I usually go about 6 days a week. Depending on travel schedule, I might go 8, might go 10 days a week. Just depends. But I typically do 6 days a week. Fitness is good. I'm finishing up 13th week, which has been about 194 days when I'm done, for my 4th round of P90X to be done. Definitely have seen a significant change of 4% in my body fat. You know, I know the real true method of calculating body fat: go into a pool, have it done, right? I don't have that, but I have a Withings Smart Body Analyzer that I got back in April 2013. And when I got that scale, it said my body fat percentage was 12%. And I haven't really seen it be 12% since that day. So after my reconstructive surgery back in November of 2013, my fitness came to a halt. Recovery took longer than expected. I had to have a revision surgery on one of my breasts. And I really kind of gave up the whole intensity level that I had with fitness for a good year, from basically November of 2013 to November of 2014. So getting back into P90X, Body Beast first at the end of last year, and then P90X this year has really rocked it for me. I lost yesterday I was 13.1% body fat on my winning scale. So take off 5, and I was 8 pounds, when I was 12% back in April 2013, I was 8 pounds heavier than I am today. But I've taken off 5 pounds of skin, and breast implants are approximately 1.76 pounds. So I'm pretty close, right? So that's worth sharing. So when I finish this P90X, I'm always like, what's next? What's next? And I'm tempted to keep doing P90X every day because I love it, you know, alternating with the runs. But I've mentioned it before, and I think it's still true, and we'll find out. But when I was doing triathlon training, run, bike, swim, plus strength, and if you can throw in some yoga in there and some plyometrics, it's perfect. So I'm going to do that. I'm going back to triathlon training, run, bike, swim with some strength training, hopefully some yoga, hopefully some plyometrics, because I love plyo. And I'm going to start that mid-August. So I don't know if I'm going to do 8 weeks, or if I'm going to do it in 16. I haven't decided yet. But that'll pretty much push me towards the end of the year with fitness. So feeling really good, getting stronger. The 15-pound weights I have here at home, they're not my heaviest anymore. I need new weights. So fitness is good. And I'm glad to be back. My 5Ks are finally consistently under 30 minutes on the treadmill. It's good. It's real good. Water, you know, I set them up, 3 of these a day. 101.4, one of the best habits that I've incorporated into my life as a weight loss surgery patient. It matters. I just don't feel right unless I get that 101.4. 64 is the minimum. I shoot for that. And then I always go for one more. I don't really drink anything else. Water and my tea mistos, right? And occasionally I'll have booze, you know, alcohol, but not on a regular day, you know. So it's always water, water, water. So that's working. Vitamins, still got them, right? Still got my old box that's dirty, and people always say, oh, you need a new box, because it's got crud in it. But I take Chewies, I take gummies. The only thing that are not that are my fish oils. And my fish oils, I bite into them, suck out the fish oil, strawberry flavor, and spit out the gel cap. So my vitamins are good. Food is good. I got a couple of things I just thought I'd share. I made these in 13 minutes. And you can go to my Facebook page, Wendy Lee Sims Campbell, and I have the recipe in there in one of my albums. It's a crab, bacon, and pea salad. And I mix it with mayo and Greek yogurt and some Mrs. Dash and salt and pepper. A half-cup container fits in my 1-cup container. And these are 202 calories and 17 proteins. Not perfect 10 to 1. I'm okay with that at this phase in the game. So it took me 13 minutes to make lunch for the rest of this week that I'm in town, and my lunch for today. So excuse-proof your life, right? If I can make protein that matters and have a plan to reach for, and I've got 5 days worth of lunches, I'll take that, right? There's no reason that if I can do it, you all should be able to do it too, right? The other thing I always have in my fridge, brown, I try to do organic, but always brown hard-boiled eggs. And I put the date right there, and I keep them for 7 days max. So if I get hungry, I got 70 calories and 6 proteins right there that I can grab in my fridge. You know, what do I like? I like Hershey bars. I mean, I can grab you a Hershey bar. When I'm not eating a Hershey bar, you know, I eat these. I'm not mad at this. This is not a trigger food for me. It's 210 calories and 3 proteins. It fits into my day. I track it. It works for me. I'm not saying it's going to work for you, but it works for me. But you get sick of eating the same thing all the time. So the other night I made these. It's 2 bananas, ripe, like with the brown spots on them, a cup or a half cup, I can't remember, of almond butter, a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, and a cup of oats, and a little bit of cinnamon. And mix that all together, and then bake them for 15 minutes. 70 calories and 1.5 proteins. So, like last night I ate 2, 140 calories, 3 proteins. I'm not mad at it. It could be a lot worse. And again, I'm okay with only eating 2 of those. You know, I don't think that my obesity is stemming from that type of food. It's portion control is my issue. So if I can hit 2, I'm good, right? The other thing, speaking of portion control, talking about food, I always meal plan. So every week I know what I'm going to eat. I shop my plan. And I usually have too much food, to be quite honest with you, but I like a little bit of variety. I do variety in the evenings usually. You've seen my protein shake. I did add spinach to my shake. I've pooped every day for over a month, guys. I mean, seriously. It's my full of it shake, and it's the same shake I made a video of recently, a month and a half ago, but I put a cup of spinach in it. Ever since I've done that, over a month straight daily poop. And I could not say that has been my truth at all since I've had weight loss surgery. But with the added spinach, it's working. But so I plan and I shop my plan and then I live the plan, right? And part of that is my scale. I always have my digital scale. My tablespoon, I always have my tablespoon. My 1/4 cup, and then 90% of the time, this is what I'm getting out of. It's a 1 cup container. So I measure out 2 to 4 ounces, typically max, and I put it in one of these, and that's what I eat. So food is food, and it's going well. I try to get a little bit creative when I can. Lapband health. So every year, annually, my Lapband doc wants an upper GI, a fluoroscopy, a sophogram, whatever you want to call it. My doc's in LA, I'm in Washington. So yesterday I went to a new place here for the upper GI, got the CD, and radiologist, whoever that is, not my doctor, but the radiologist says my band looks good, thinks that my stomach emptying is slow. I feel like I knew that, right? But I got the CD, and I'm off to LA on Thursday, and I will have every 3 years. He actually changed it to annually, and I'm 6 months late. But every 3 years, this will be my second one in 6.5 years, is an upper endoscopy. So the upper GI, the fluoroscopy, is a video imaging of your insides, but they see your esophagus, they see your stomach, and they see where the band sits, right? So they see your upper stomach and your lower stomach, and then the band squeezes in between. The upper endoscopy, actually, they'll knock me out. I go under, and he goes in with a scope and a camera on that scope, right? And he'll see the inside of my esophagus, the inside of my stoma. And I don't know if he goes into the inside to the lower stomach or not. So that is scheduled for this coming week on Friday. And I get a little anxious. I'm human. I'm not the perfect patient in any way. You've heard me talk about, if something doesn't feel right, I let it come up. You've heard me talk about maybe tight is, I said too tight is not right. Maybe tight is not right. And that's kind of where I'm living. So I'm real anxious to have my surgeon see the fluoroscopy, have that upper GI done next Friday, and wake up from that knocked out state and see my surgeon's face and hear his voice and hear what he has to say about my health. The last time I had it done, he said, on the outside, you look like an excellent patient, and on the inside, you look the same. So, or something along that line. And so I'm hoping for the same thing, but do we ever know? No, and that's why this part of the aftercare process, these annual visits, these annual tests, they matter, and that's why I'm going from Washington to California to get it done next week. So I'll make a video to let you know how that goes. another part of that is being so far below my goal weight and feeling like sometimes I am a little tighter than I really need to be. And you've heard me say it before, I think I do 70% of the work and my lap band does 30. I still believe it. I'm thinking about, I want to roll a little looser with my band. I think that I know how to live. I have the success habits in place. I can drink the water, I can do the fitness, I can make smart food decisions, I can take my vitamins, I can control my portions, at least from a device standpoint with the scale and the cups and the tablespoons and the small eating bowls. So I'm hoping that the conversation will go that we can take some saline out of my band because I want to see what life is like without so much in there. I don't know what that means. I don't know if he'll agree. Who knows, you know, but I'll make the video and let you know. So that's my update. Long video, but I wanted to come in and share a couple of things. So, you know, here's a perfect example. I feel fantastic. I kind of think I look pretty good too, right? But these shorts are old. They're size 4. You can already see my underwear showing. I can take these off, right? These are size 4 shorts that are literally just me standing, they fall off, right? And I don't have, you know, money to be going out and buying my wardrobe again, right? So I'm very happy, and I love these shorts, and I love everything that's happening here, but I just technically don't want to try to eat more food and for calorie sake to not lose any more weight, really. And I kind of like the idea of giving my esophagus and my stoma a break. So I haven't had this conversation with my surgeon. I don't know what he'll say. So next week will be when I find out. But that's me, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Take care. Keep living your dreams. Don't ever give up. Never give up. Bye.